So let's take a seated position. Any seated position with straight spine. We'll repeat some of the things we have done for the third eye chakra. Any position with a straight spine. And let's do that Dhyan Mudra. So we have the thumb and the index finger together. The other three fingers are together and straight. And we're gonna rest the palms on the knees. Roll the shoulders out, lift our heart center. Find this natural position where the spine is straight. We'll open our practice with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep inhalation. Deep inhale for Om. Last time, inhaling for Om. Keep the eyes closed. We continue with Ujjayi breath. Focus on the back side of your throat. Ocean breath, Darth Vader breath, creating a gentle whistling sound. If the sound doesn't happen, this doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. The sound is just a result, is not a goal. So keep on focusing on that spot. In the back side of the throat. Slowing down the breath. Slowing down the pace, the mind. We slow down the breath, we slow down the heartbeat with this breathing technique. We're stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. And this is what the body is doing naturally at the end of the day. If you were having busy, active, dynamic day, then the body naturally will slow down the heartbeat and the breathing. But sometimes it needs a little bit of assistance. This Ujjayi breath is a tool that you can use anytime, every day, at the end of the day, when you want to help your body, your mind to calm down a little bit. Even if it's just for a minute or two. The more you practice Ujjayi breath, the easier it will become for you to calm down. So as often as you practice it, as easier it will become. And next time when you feel stressed, you can just take one Ujjayi breath. And then you will be calm. Stay for a few more moments here. Few more deep breaths, use them wisely. Be present. Allow yourself to be here and now for the next 1 hour. You deserve it. Take one more last inhalation with your pace, no rush, no force. As you exhale, if the eyes are closed, you can open them. We continue with our next breathing technique called Nadi Shudan. So we're gonna bring the index finger and the middle finger on the third eye, and the pinky and the ring finger on the left nostril, the thumb on the right one. So we're gonna perform alternate nostril breathing with a retention, so with kumbhaka. We're gonna hold the air, we're gonna hold the prana inside of the body. Inhaling through the right nostril, close the left one. Close the right, so both are closed, and hold the breath here. Exhaling through the left one, so open only the left nostril, exhaling all the air. And hold the breath for a moment. Inhaling through the left. Closing both, hold it there. Exhaling right one. Hold the breath. Inhaling right. Closing both, hold it there. Exhaling left. Hold it there. Inhaling left. Closing both, hold the air. Allow the prana to remain in the body, to reach each and every cell. Exhaling right. Hold it here. Feel the nature of pause between the breaths. Inhaling right one. Slow deep inhalation. Allow the air to come in your lungs. Hold it there. Hold the air, closing both nostrils. Retention of the breath, or kumbhaka from Sanskrit, is the reason why we perform pranayama. To remain the prana in the body. Exhaling left. Exhaling all the air, but slowly. Hold it there for a moment. No air after you exhale. Just hold for a moment. Inhaling left. Close. Exhaling right. Hold it here. Natural pause between the breath. The mind is finding peace. One more impulse for the nervous system to proceed. Inhaling right. Closing both. Hold the air. Exhaling left. You can feel free anytime to breathe with your own pace, so you don't necessarily have to follow me. Inhaling left. Hold it there. Retention of the breath is advanced breathing technique. To hold the breath means you're already master, kind of. Exhaling right. Hold. Inhaling right. Closing both. Exhaling left. Hold. Inhaling left. Closing both. Exhaling right. Hold it there. Inhaling right. Closing both. Exhaling left. Keep on breathing with your own pace. No stress, no force. You cannot do anything wrong here. Just follow your own breath. Finding your own tempo. So we are performing now Nadi Shodhana. So Nadi are those energetic centers. So we have 72,000 of them in the body. Amongst them, we have Sushumna, the big channel through which the Kundalini needs to rise to go up to the crown of the head, and we have the Ida and the Pingala, the left and the right. With this breathing technique, we are balancing both parts of the body. We are finding balance on physical and on mental level. A few more moments here, a few more breaths. So Nadi Shodhana, Nadi are the energetic channels, and Shodhana means cleansing, purifying. So with this breathing, we are purifying our energetic channels. So it's so much more than just breathing. Maybe there was a difference between the left and the right side when you were inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you found somewhere was it more difficult to inhale from one side or to exhale, which is completely normal. Maybe by the time we were breathing, maybe it already got improved. One more last round. Your own tempo. Just follow your breath. Whatever feels natural. Take your time. And as you finish your inhalation and exhalation, rest your palms on your knees and again make the Jnana Mudra. Index and thumb are touching, the other fingers, the other three fingers are straight and maybe together. This is causing any tension, any pain in the hand. Sometimes it's too much. You can just rest your palms on your knees. Closing the eyes in your own posture, just for a few moments. Observe the difference in your body. Observe the difference in your breath. Observe the difference in your mind. Your eyes closed. Maybe bring your attention to your spine. Starting from the base of the spine, from the tailbone, where we have our root chakra, Muladhara. You can visualize, if you like, warmth and light. And if this feeling occurs, then you can bring that warmth and light a little bit up on the spine to the sacrum, or the big bone at the base of the spine, between the tailbone and between the lumbar spine, so the lower back. There we have that sacrum. There we have the sacral chakra. The root chakra, we have the feeling for stability, to be secure, to be grounded, to be balanced. Then on the sacral chakra, we have creativity, we have inspiration, we have sensuality, we have go with the flow mood. Keep on visualizing that warmth and light on your spine, and you can bring it a little bit up higher to the level of the solar plexus on your back. So this is the transition between the lower back and between the upper back, so between the lumbar and the thoracic spine. And the transition, there we have the Manipura chakra, associated with the solar plexus, on the level of the solar plexus. And this is the fire, our inner fire, strong personality, how we manifest in the world. And you can move that light and warmth a little bit up on your spine to the heart level, to the heart center. On the heart level, we have the heart chakra, Anahata. This is the love starting from within, how we love ourselves and how we are able to expand that feeling to all other living beings. You can move that warmth and light up to the throat, to the back side of the throat, where we were focusing when breathing Ujjayi. There we have the throat chakra, Vishuddhi. This is our voice expressing the emotions, communicating. The truth, our truth. It's not what is supposed to be, but how we see it and how we express our own truth. And you can visualize that warmth and light through the whole spine. And now you can bring it a little bit up higher to your third eye, between the eyebrows. Focus on your third eye chakra for a moment, Ajna chakra. This is the intuition, wisdom, seeing the truth. Think about white light. And you can move that light to the crown of the head. And you can visualize your own lotus, the Sahasrara chakra, the 1,000 petals lotus in all different colors. This is your high conscious. The connection with the whole world, the whole universe. If you can feel that warmth and light through the whole spine and in your head, you can expand that feeling, covering your whole body, your whole being. And you can expand that feeling around the whole universe. And bring your awareness to your breath. Take a deep, slow inhalation. And deep, slow exhalation, letting everything go. And bring your awareness back to your body. Begin to move your fingers. And gently, slowly, opening your eyes only half of the way. Only half open eyes, looking down on the floor, somewhere in front of you. And open your eyes. And let's switch that position. We've been here for quite some time, so let's stretch the legs forward. And let's do a little bit of stretches. So if you like, you can bend the knees, drop both knees to one side and to the other side. A twist in the spine. Warming up the hip joints, slowly waking up the body. And just gentle stretches, gentle movements. And then we're gonna come to the center and to standing position. So after all of this sitting, we're gonna come to standing position. For a mountain pose, yogic standing. Let's find that root lock, so spreading the toes and then holding the mat with the toes, grabbing the mat. And then maybe as you do that, you're gonna notice how the position of your pelvis is changing. Finding these neutral hips, neutral pelvis, the tailbone is gently in, so we have the strong core active. Lifting the heart center a little bit, rolling the shoulders one time up, back, down and out, keep them there. You can spread the fingers, opening the shoulders, finding the line between the head and the spine. So you notice your chin comes forward, bring it back into the center. Imagine an invisible string through the crown of your head. Lengthening the spine and pulling you up through the crown of the head. Grounding through your feet, through your root. And just breathe in here. Your body is strong and steady. At the same time, your mind is relaxed and you feel easiness in that posture. Take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, let everything go and open your eyes if they were closed and release the posture, maybe shake it out. If it was too much for the feet, because when we do the active feet, then the muscles are working, so you might need to stretch a little bit of circles for the ankles or for the toes. So whatever your body needs, because you're experienced, we go directly to more active postures. But if you feel somewhere some stiffness, feel free to do a little bit of circles for your hips or for your shoulders. Otherwise, if you're ready, let's find the balance on the left foot for the tree pose, Vrikshasana. So the same thing, spreading the toes, grabbing the mat, finding that neutral, strong pelvis. Open the right hip and bring the foot on the inner side of your left thigh. Finding here your balance, so your hips are facing forward. And then the right knee is going back and out. So we are stretching here the inner side of the right leg. Finding your balance. And you can bring your palms in front of your heart center. Feel free to use a table round for support. It is not wrong. It doesn't mean weakness. It is just sometimes support is needed to find the balance. So instead of resisting, just you can allow yourself to have a little bit of support in order to find that inner balance. And then the outer balance is easier. The outer balance is just a reflection of the inner one. So they say in yoga that the balancing postures are cleansing the nadi, so the energetic channel. So we did this nadi shodhana, the breathing, but also the balancing postures itself are cleansing the nadi. And they also say that if you're not able to find your balance in the physical practice, so in asana, then your energetic channels need a little bit of purification. This is what they say. And maybe you notice sometimes the balance is easier, and maybe the same posture sometimes feels so difficult and you wonder what is wrong. I can do that, why it is not happening today? So it's happening maybe from within. Choose a gazing point in front of you and just keep on looking at that one single point. Your standing foot is active, those are your roots. We are also activating the feet lock, so-called Pada Bandha. We have active foot, grounding. These balancing postures are stimulating the first chakra, so the Muladhara. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, release the arms, release the legs. Let's do a little bit of circles, maybe for the standing foot to give it a little bit of nice stretch. And whenever you're ready, let's take the other side. Spreading the right toes, finding that foot lock, holding the mat with the right foot. And as you hold the mat, maybe you also feel how the position of your hips changing, so you can focus on it, holding the mat, and then you feel as when you have the primary base stable, then the rest is easier to build the posture. And let's open that left eye, externally rotation of the hip, bringing the foot on the inner side of the thigh, finding your strong hips, so the secondary foundation. Hips are facing forward, knees going back, up. Finding the posture with the palms in front of your heart center. So we are only focusing here to find the balance, to clean the mind, to clean the nadis. There are many options with arms over the head, with arms in mudra, with side bends and so on. A lot of modifications that can make that posture more difficult, but this is not our goal today. Our goal is to find the balance. Keep on breathing. Keep on gazing your chosen point. Standing foot is active, those are your roots. The foot lock. The foot is locked to the ground. On these balancing standing postures, we are stimulating the first chakra, the Muladhara, the root chakra at the base of the spine where the tailbone is. Why? When we have a crown chakra class? Because in order to reach up high, we need to be grounded. Breathing and gazing at your point. Take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, release the arms, release the leg. Maybe do a little bit of circles to give a little bit of massage for the standing foot that was taking the whole weight of the body. And whenever you're ready, let's find our way to go the spot. So we're gonna step the feet wide open around 3.5 feet width apart. Both toes are pointing out. So we are kind of at the beginning of the physical practice, so the hips are not that open. If you usually have a big goddess now, maybe you want to keep it a bit more tight, a bit more small. Let's bring the palms on the knees. Oh, I'm sorry. the hips. Then we're gonna go all the way down with our torso, bending the knees and allowing the knees to go in direction of the feet. Finding your goddess. No need to go directly to the most difficult posture because we're gonna repeat it. So just focus on warming up gently the thighs. Focus on alignment. So if you're arching the lower back, then draw the navel in and lift heart center. And roll the shoulder up, back, down and out, and keep it out. And bring the chin back in line. The head is in line with the spine. If you notice your knees are going in, keep them out. Strong legs. And the feet are holding the mat. So your both feet are holding the mat. And you can think about your both feet are moving towards each other. So the feet are not moving, but you can think about magnetizing both feet towards each other. The so-called energetic action. So think about some imaginary things. The purpose of that one is to create a lift from the pelvic floor. Breathe in and breathing out. And with the next inhalation, extend the legs. A few more moments here. Straight legs. And maybe you need a little bit of side stretch. Right arm's gonna reach over the head, direction to the left. And let's switch the sides. Left arm's gonna reach over the head. Gentle side bend. And coming back to the center. Getting ready for one more goddess. And if you feel you're ready, you can open the feet a little bit more, but you don't necessarily have to. And gonna bend the knees. Only the knees are bending. The spine is straight. Finding your goddess posture where the knees and ankles are in line. Keep your knees out, navel in, heart center up. And if you like, you can bring the palms in this Jan Mudra with thumb and index finger touching. And cactus arms, 90 degrees. And breathing. And breathing out. Now the next inhalation, extend both legs. Release the arms. Let's point both feet slightly in for a forward fold. You can bring your palms behind your back, clasping the fingers, squeezing the shoulder blades. Take a deep inhalation, looking up. With exhalation, folding forward all the way down. With the next inhalation, bend your knees and begin to roll your spine, come into standing. Triangle pose, Trikonasana, right side, right foot's gonna point to, maybe it's the front side of your mat. Spread your both arms, leaning to the right side, and then allow the right hip to go down, left hip to go up. Finding the triangle pose, right arm is reaching down to ground, left arm reaching over the head, the navel is in. Your next inhalation, bend the right knee and come to standing to the center. We switch the side, right foot gonna point in, left foot gonna point out. Lean into the left side, allowing the left hip to go down. Side bend. Left arm is reaching down to the mat, right arm reaches over the head, navel is in. The front foot is active, holding the mat. The back foot is only pushing with the outer edge. With your next inhalation, bend the left knee to protect it, to engage the core and come to the center. And release the arms. We switch the feet, right foot's gonna point out, left foot slightly in. This time we keep the hips parallel. For a second warrior, if you like, bring your palms on your hips, bending the right knee and going down to find that line between the knee and the ankle. If you need more space, slide the back foot. Finding the hips parallel with the mat. You can play around, look at them, holding with the palms and adjusting with the palms. Finding your second warrior, Virabhadrasana B. Then you can spread the arms. And only the head is rotating, looking to the right fingertips. The body is facing to the right side of your mat. With your next inhalation, extend the right leg, coming to the center. We switch the feet, right foot's gonna point in, left foot's gonna point out. Second warrior, left side, bending the left knee, allowing the hips to be parallel to the mat. The front foot is active, holding the mat. The back foot is only pushing with the outer edge. Spreading the arms, core is active. Only the head is rotating, looking to the left fingertips. Breathe in deeply. With the next inhalation, extend the left leg. Coming to the center, you can release the arms and close your feet a little bit more. We're gonna square the hips to the right side. So we're gonna open the right hip. Right foot is pointed to the front side of the mat, and the left foot maybe is also gonna point in that direction. So you can either keep the heel and the arch in line, or you can step that left foot a little bit out. Both hips gonna point in line with the right foot, and you can hold your elbows behind the back. We're gonna fold forward and down for pyramid pose. The chest will come in line with the right knee, looking towards the right big toe. And from here, you can release your arms and you can bring the left palm on the mat if you can reach it, or you can hold it on your right shin bone. And then the right arm can reach up to the sky. For a reverse triangle pose, Parivrita Trikonasana, you can keep on looking to your big toe, or if you find your balance, you can look up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, or your fingertips. With the next inhalation, bend the front knee to protect it and come into the center to standing. We switch the side. We're gonna face both feet to the opposite direction and the hips in the same direction. Pyramid pose. Hugging your both elbows behind the back. Take a deep inhalation and with exhalation, fold forward. Finding your own degree in that posture. Focus on squaring both hips forward and pushing the right hip forward, left hip back. Active feet. And you can release your arms and you can bring the right palm on the mat. Left arm reaches up, or you can rest the right palm on your shin bone. Finding your balance, either looking the big toe or towards the ceiling, twisting the body. After the intensive hip openers, moving the energy through the sacral chakra, we are twisting a little bit, engaging the core for the Manipura chakra, for the solar plexus. With the next inhalation, bend the front knee to protect it, to engage the muscles of your legs and come to a static. We're gonna find one more time the balance for a dancer pose. Left foot is active. Bend the right knee and hold the right foot from the outer side. We are moving through to the heart center. The foot is kicking inside of the palm. And then you can pull it up a little bit higher, allowing the chest to go down, and the left arm can reach in front of you. Focus on not opening the hips, so don't allow the right knee to go to the side. Keep it close to the center. Focus on opening your heart center, engaging the upper back. Very good. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming to the center, let's switch the side. We're almost done. I can make it. Right foot is active. Holding the left foot from the outer side, bending the knee. Foot is kicking inside of the palm. Then you can pull it up a little bit and allowing the chest to go down. Right arm is reaching in front of you. Finding your balance. So we are stretching the front side of the legs, so the quadriceps. After all of those intensive warriors, we are opening the heart center, engaging the back. Inhaling, exhaling, slowly releasing, coming to the center. And we're gonna find our way on the mat. Coming to a kneeling position. Knees are hip width apart. Tuck the toes under. We're gonna do a camel pose. If it's hurting your toes, you can keep the feet flat. Palms are on our hips, fingers can point up, so the thumbs can point up. Palms are not on the lower back, but on the hips. The tailbone will come in, navel in, heart center lifted. Push your hips forward as much as you can and it feels comfortable. And lift your heart center. Squeezing the elbows together, opening the heart center. If your neck allows you, if there is no neck pressure, you can allow the head to rest between the shoulders, to open the throat center. Few more moments here. If you want, if you can go for the full camel pose, reaching one by one palm on your heels. Fingers are pointing back and down. You still push your hips forward and extend in the abdominals. Navel is in, heart is away from the navel. Shoulders are away from the ears. If you're in the full camel pose, one by one, bring your palms back on your hips. Thumbs are pointing up. And slowly, with control, bringing the hips into the center, chest and head. Feet are flat on the mat, sitting on the heels. Bring your forehead on the mat as for child's pose and hold your heels with your palms. So forehead is on the mat, and from here we're gonna do the so-called rabbit pose. So the crown of, not the forehead, the crown of the head will come on the mat. Lifting the hips, rounding the spine. So this is one of the very few postures that they say that stimulate directly the crown chakra. And you can think about it as a preparation for a headstand, because you get used to keeping your crown of the head on the mat. At the same time, you're stretching the back muscles, doing a counter pose after the intensive camel. And slowly allow the hips to come on your heels. Rolling the spine vertebra by vertebra. Finding the way to sitting. And we're gonna find our way into Shavasana, hips on the mat. Finding your Shavasana lane spine, allowing your arms, your legs to relax. Keeping your eyes closed. And allow your whole body to relax for a few moments here. Traditionally, we finish a yoga class with Shavasana, ideally, or with another restorative pose. The best one is Shavasana, so that energy can flow freely through the whole body. With our asana practice, we are releasing a lot of energy, we are purifying the energetic channels. And we give ourselves a little bit of break at the end with Shavasana, so that the prana, the life force, can reach each and every cell. Allow your whole body to relax. And take a deep inhalation. As you exhale, let everything go. You can bring your awareness to your left foot. To the left big toe. Notice if the left toes are relaxed and the arch of the left foot and the left heel. Notice if it's relaxed and heavy. The left shin bone and the calf muscles. are they relaxed and heavy and warm, and the left knee, left thigh, left hip, your whole left leg, is it relaxed and heavy and warm? And as you notice that feeling, you realize your right leg is already relaxed and warm and heavy. All 5 right toes and the right arch of the foot, the right heel, right shin bone and calf muscles, and the right knee is relaxed and heavy and warm, and the right thigh, the right hip, both buttocks and the belly are relaxed and heavy and warm. Your spine, your back, all of your back muscles are relaxed and heavy and warm. In your chest, your heart is beating slow. Your breath is slow and deep. Your left shoulder is relaxed and heavy and warm, and that warmth is crawling to the left elbow, through the left forearm, through the left wrist, the left palm, and all of your 5 left fingers are relaxed and heavy. The whole left arm is relaxed and heavy and warm. And as you notice that feeling, you realize the right arm is already as well relaxed and heavy and warm. Starting from your 5 right fingers, the right palm and wrist, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right shoulder, the whole right arm is relaxed and heavy and warm, and your neck is relaxed, your head is relaxed, your brain is relaxed, your face muscles are relaxed. An invisible hand is erasing all of the tension from your face, allowing the mouth gently to open. Your tongue is relaxed. The forehead is cold. Notice the sounds around you. Instead of ignoring them, just let them be and focus on listening more. Maybe you hear your breath. Maybe you hear your heartbeat. Take a deep inhalation Deep exhalation. Keep the eyes closed. With your next inhalation, extend your arms over the head, waking up from a deep sleep. Slowly begin to move your fingers and your toes and your knees, waking up the body from a deep sleep. Keep your eyes closed. Allow your body to wake up. Eyes are closed. Whenever you're ready, rotate to your right side. Slowly. And through the right side, keeping the eyes closed. Slowly pushing with your palms, finding your way to a seated position. Choosing your own seated position with a straight spine and closed eyes. Bring the palms together in front of the heart center. Begin to wrap them up. And cover your eyes. Open your eyes inside of your palms. Keep on looking them. Spreading the fingers. Look in between and behind them. And bring your palms in front of your heart center. Together. Bring your palms together in front of the heart center. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me.